Last year, we unveiled the ANVIO Park concept. But what does this really mean? Pictures are one thing, but what does this mean in reality? My name is Dennis Voronin, and I'm the International Sales and Partnership Manager at ANVIO. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Follow me. Every ANVIO Park is different. Some are small, some are big, some are in between. But the key word to remember here is transformation. The ANVIO Park is always transforming. So we're looking into new avenues of technology, be it virtual reality, augmented reality. And in this case, and in this park, we do have some surprises for you. Some of these have been very popular amongst our partners, but I believe that you will like them as well. So the first one is something that you may not have expected, but has actually been developing or generating a lot of value to two of our partners around the world. It's robots. Who doesn't love robots? We thought the same. And so when looking at this whole entire ANVIO Park concept, robots have become a center figure. We thought about what comes before and what comes after the social experience that comes from our actual existing game zones. Sometimes visitors come by themselves. Sometimes visitors just want to have an additional experience after becoming wowed by City Z, by Lost Sanctuary, by Revolta. Sometimes they just want to play alone. They just want to play the whole entire collection of games that we have available. And so the robots have become a center figure of the ANVIO Park concept. But apart from robots, we have these bad boys over here. Motorcycles, believe it or not, can add a lot of value to your venue. And so when we thought about the ANVIO Park concept, we brought in these motorcycles. Motorcycles, of course, still keeping in brand with the whole VR concept. So while you ride this motorcycle, of course, you're in the virtual world, but it feels just like a real motorcycle because of the axis of motion. And so this has been a great addition to the ANVIO Park, and some of our partners have decided to add similar types as well. So in essence, when we talk about the ANVIO Park concept, there's one word that we can associate it with. Essentially, it's all about freedom. At ANVIO, we give our partners a lot of freedom when it comes to adding additional value to their venue. Of course, we're looking into new creative ways of moving together with the technology. Apart from the motorcycles and robots that you saw earlier, we have started to experiment with augmented reality. We're looking into different ways of, integrating other different formats, dimensions into the free roam that we currently have. And so when we talk about the ANVIO Park concept, every ANVIO Park is different. ANVIO is currently in so many different countries around the world, and so it's important to understand the cultural, national, local differences. So it's very imperative to listen to the feedback of our partners, and so that is how the ANVIO Park in itself is going to evolve in the future. Having said all of this, if you want to open an ANVIO Park in your city, you can either reach out to me directly by leaving a comment down below or sending me a message through my personal LinkedIn or Facebook account where you're probably watching this video. We would be very happy to keep developing this concept, see what ideas you've come up with, and how we can help bring our games to your city. So I will see you in the next video.